Okay, so welcome to this video. In the previous video, we looked at how to simulate a time series data and then use the LSTM model for the prediction. All right. So in this video, we are going to learn how to implement early stopping in the LSTM model so that it will reduce overfitting and then improve the accuracy. All right. So in the previous video, we looked at how to import the data set, the necessary libraries, and then we specify the time steps to be 1,000. That's the 1,000 rows. Okay, so we are expecting 1,000 time steps, and then we use 5 features. All right. Okay, and then yes, so with the features, we name the features the days of the week. Okay, Monday to Friday. All right. Yeah, and then detailed explanation is in the previous video, which I will be including in the description below. All right. So this is the portion of the data set, and then we looked at the rows and then the columns, and then we knew that the data has 1,000 rows and then 6 columns, as you can see here. All right, sure, including the targets. And then we trained the we splitted the data set into training and then test sets, and then we scaled it here, and then we implemented the LSTM model. Right, we specified it here by using uh, uh, 50 50 units. All right, sure. And then after that, we created the LSTM model, and then we specified the epochs to be 100. All right, yeah. And then we had this, and then afterwards we plotted the training and then the validation loss, okay, to see how the model was training on the training data set, and then we knew that okay, so the model was performing very well, right? Yeah, across the epochs. And then we checked the actual and the predicted plots, and then we found that the model was actually okay in predicting the time series data. Okay, yeah. So in this video, okay, and then sorry, we also looked at the evaluation matrices to check the accuracy, and then we noticed that the MSC was close to 0, which is okay, and then the RMSC and then the MAE, they are all close to 0, which is favorable. All right. So in this video, we are going to look at the early stopping, how to implement the early stopping in the LSTM model. Okay. So to do that, we have to import a library. Let me uncomment this first. So to do that, we have to import the early stopping from callbacks in TensorFlow.keras. Okay, yes. And then we will create a new LSTM model. But then with that LSTM model, we are going to implement the early stopping in it. So this code, right, early stopping is equal to early stopping. This is the early stopping implementation, right? It's only one line of code. Okay, so you just specify the early stopping here, and we are going to say that you should monitor the validation loss. Okay, and then the patience to 10. This patience is that maybe up to how many epochs should the model stop the training. Okay, so maybe if the model starts to overfit the data, okay, or perform poorly across the epochs, the early stopping should wait till the 10th epochs, and then if it is still not performing, it should stop the training process. Okay, so that is the patience here, right? We are going to restore the best weight. So maybe in this model training, maybe it gave maybe a particular weight to each of the columns. So maybe if that weight yields a better result, then we should restore it. That's why we are restoring the best way to true. Okay, and we are going to use the same number of epochs, then the batch size of 32, and then here you see we imported the early stopping from the callbacks. Okay, so we are going to specify that parameter in the early stopping training model, right? So we are going to specify the callback as the early stopping. Okay, now let's set the variables to 1 so that you see how the training process looks like. And then now we are going to see how the model is training across the epochs. Okay, so you can see them here. So it is monitoring the validation loss, as you can see here. So let's take time for it to finish training. Now it's at the 33rd out of 100 epochs. Um, yeah, so the model has stopped training. So it stopped from it stopped at the 33rd epoch. Okay, so let's look at the training and the validation loss, right? So let's run this. You are going to see, right? You are going to see. So it got to a point. The model noticed that across the epochs, the model wasn't performing well. So the early stopping stopped the model training. Okay, so that is what you are seeing here. All right. So let's go on and then predict. So let's run it. You can see that it is done predicting. And let's look at the actual and then the predicted plots for both the LSTM without the early stopping and then the actual and then predicted plot for the LSTM with the early stopping to see how they are performing. And we can see that they all predicted the time series trend with some accuracy. Okay, yeah, so let's look at the evaluation metrics. Let's compare the evaluation metrics and then see the importance of the early stopping the early, in the LSTM model. So let's look at it. And now you can see that with the MSC, the MSC for the model with the early stopping is lesser than the MSC without the early stopping. So which means that the early stopping helped in this particular algorithm. So as I said earlier, LSTM early stopping actually helps improving the accuracy of deep learning models. Okay, but then you have to remember that when your epochs are very large, okay, like let's say 1,000 epochs, and then you set the patience to 10, then remember that maybe after the 10th epoch, right, maybe the model will perform better. Do you get it? And then also when your epochs are very small, there will be a possibility that maybe the model wouldn't train on the algorithm very well. Okay, so you have to notice that. Okay, sure. So or you can see that the early stopping actually helped in improving the accuracy of the early stop of the LSTM model. Okay, so if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.